Good morning, children. How are you all? I am your social science teacher, Miss Sujata. I hope all are very fine. You are keeping yourself safe and taking care of your family members. Today we will discuss lesson number 6. The chapter name is The Sultans of Delhi. The time period 1206 to 1526th century. The Sultans of Delhi, who were known as sultans. Before to start of this chapter, I will give you little descriptions about the word of sultans. The sultans means the ruler. Those are the rulers as belonging from the Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Turkey. These are the Muslim regions. They were known as sultans. These the sultans had came in India during of 700th century. After them, the 5 main dynasties who had set up their big large empire in Delhi, they were known as the Sultans of Delhi. These are the 5 dynasties, among of them the slave dynasty 1206 to 1290 century. The second was the Khilji dynasty. These are the rulers under Khilji dynasty. They ruled near of 1290 to 1320th century. The third ruling dynasty under of Sultans of Delhi, they were the Tughlaq dynasty. These the Tughlaq rulers, they ruled in between 1320 to 1420th century. The fourth ruling dynasty under the Sultans of Delhi, it was the Sayyid dynasty. They ruled in between 1414 to 1450 century. And the last dynasty who ruled under the Sultans of Delhi, it was known as the Lodi dynasty. They ruled in between 1450 to 1526th century. These are the main 5 dynasties who ruled under the Sultans of Delhi in between 1206 to 1500th century. Near of 320 years. In this part, we will study or we will discuss about the Arab invention, Muhammad of Ghazni and Muhammad of Ghori. The Arab invention. Beginning from the 8th century, there were repeated inventions from across the northwestern borders of India. These inventions aimed at looting the wealth, acquiring territories and spreading Islam in India. The Arab regions had came first in India near of 712th century. As a result of their victory, the provinces of Sindh and Multan came under their control. With this, the Islam started taking roots in the newly conquered lands. The next discussing point is about Muhammad of Ghazni. Muhammad, his actual name was Muhammad, and the Ghazni is that the small kingdom in Afghanistan. Muhammad was the ruler of Ghazni, so he was prominently known as the Sultan of Ghazni, or somewhere he was known as Muhammad of Ghazni. Muhammad Ghazni, of Turkish origin, invaded India. Muhammad was the Sultan of Ghazni, a very small kingdom in Afghanistan. He invaded India 17 times, looting and destroying purposes, cities and wealthy temples. Prominent among such temples were Sri Krishna Temple at Mathura and the Somnath Temple in Gujarat. He looted the Krishna Temple near of 1080 century and the Somnath Temple near of 1024 century. Our next discussing point is Muhammad of Ghori. Muhammad Ghori, who were the another Muslim invader who came in India near of 12th century, who was ruling a kingdom in Afghanistan near 12th century. He invaded India and he ruled few provinces near of Sindh and Punjab. In the year of 1191, he first defeated by Prithviraj Chauhan. This as the year is known as the First Battle of Tarain. Tarain is a place near of western part of India. Prithviraj was the ruler of western province of India. He defeated Muhammad Ghori first time. But very next year, in the year of 1192 century, Muhammad defeated Prithviraj Chauhan and he ordered him to be killed. After that, Delhi came under the control of Sultan. Muhammad Ghori had started to rule on Delhi from that the particular time. Here you can see two pictures. The first picture is of Muhammad of Ghazni and the next one of Muhammad Ghori. The slave dynasty. This dynasty was the first prominent dynasty who ruled under the Sultans of Delhi. The slave dynasty had been set up in India by Qutbuddin Aibak. Qutbuddin Aibak, who was the first Sultan of Delhi, he had originally been a slave and hence the dynasty founded by him is known as the slave dynasty. He was the slave of Muhammad Ghori. That's why his dynasty's name had been kept as the slave dynasty. He set up for his victory, to show his power, to mark his victory, he constructed Qutub Minar in the year of 1193 century. It is near of Delhi. One place is there. It is known as very famous place, Meherali. After him, this constructions had been completed by Iltutmish. In the year of 1235, Iltutmish completed half of the constructions of Qutub Minar. Here you can see the picture of Qutub Minar. The first floor at the down, you can see this, the first floor had been constructed by Qutbuddin Aibak in the year of 1193 century, and second and third floors had been constructed by Iltutmish. Iltutmish was Qutbuddin Aibak's son-in-law. After death of Iltutmish, his daughter Razia, who became the Sultana of slave dynasty. She was only the female ruler during the Sultanate period. A daring Sultana, she dispensed justice in the royal court. She dressed herself as a man and led army in the battlefield. But intolerant of women's ruler, the Muslim nobles rebelled and killed her in the year of 1240 century. That means Razia Sultana was the first Muslim Sultana who ruled on Delhi near of 1236, and he being defeated by the Muslim nobles and killed by the Muslim nobles near of 1240 century. Only for 4 years she ruled on Delhi. Here we can see the picture of Qutbuddin Aibak. Now children, very quickly just we will do little recap what we have learned in part 1 today. First question, who was the founder of the slave dynasty? Yes, the founder of the slave dynasty was Qutbuddin Aibak. Second question, who built Qutub Minar? Yes, very good. Qutub Minar had built by Qutbuddin Aibak near of 1193 century. He constructed the first floor. Third question, who invaded India 17 times? Yes, very good. Muhammad of Ghazni, who invaded India 17 times. Very good children. I hope these are the discussing part has given you little brief conceptions about the Sultans of Delhi. In the next class, we will discuss about the 4 more dynasties who had ruled on Delhi. Thank you. Be safe. We will meet you in part 2. Thank you.